Good evening and welcome to 549's media coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's event. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Rivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Also proud sponsors of tonight's broadcast include New Horizons Realty, Otter Tail Power Company, Nice Family Sales, Hanson Plumbing Heating, and McCall Construction. Now let's head to the press box for tonight's broadcast here on the 549 Media Network. And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Grotz with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for Section 8 2A girls basketball playoff action. It's the Perham Yellowjackets with a record of 14-12, taking on the Park Rapids Area Panthers with a record of 7-19. And it's win or go home here tonight for the first round.
Yeah, and it's crazy. We open up every game, every match, whatever we're covering with records, and really right now, Jason, everybody's 0-0, and I know that's very cliche and it's said all across the board, but if you're the underdog tonight, that's what you got to believe. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you just got to impose your will and play the way you've been playing, and hopefully you will do what you've done in the previous games against this Park Rapids team. But I will say the Park Rapids Panthers are a little bit dangerous. They've got a couple players who really can shoot the basketball.
The Yellow Jackets have knocked them off twice in the regular season, and they're looking to make it 3 in a row here tonight, live from the Hive. We'll take a quick timeout, talk a little bit about the bracket, how that looks, and we'll also be joined by Yellow Jacket head coach TJ Super right here on the 549 Media Pregame Show.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellow Jackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have fun for the whole family. Adventureland is open for the littles all year long. Come for open swim and enjoy the pool. Bring it back to the past and try roller skating again Fridays and Sundays. We are now offering an after-school program for kids ages 9 to 12. If you are looking for a fun way to celebrate a birthday, we offer a variety of birthday party options, including pool parties, roller skating, bounce house, and Adventureland. Keep your eyes out for our fun special events on our Facebook page or on our website, permareacommunitycenter.net. Find your fit at the Pack.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street, Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. We thank you for tuning in tonight as our 549 Media Pregame Show rolls along. We'll take a look at the Section 8 AA tournament. Some interesting matchups taking place throughout on this tournament as they pop up the graphics. Number 1, Dilworth, Lindenfeld, and number 2, Barnesville will have the night off tonight as they are anticipating the winners of their games. They'll either face the winner of Holly and Wadena Deer Creek, will DGF on Saturday, while Barnesville will face the winner of Thief River Falls and Frazee in what should be an exciting 7-10 contest taking place tonight in Thief River Falls. Other games tonight, Monaga taking on Roseau. East Red Forks doing battle with Crookston. Pelican Rapids taking on Warroad. That was an early start due to travels. So that game is started at 6 o'clock. And, of course, Perham and Park Rapids with the winners playing Pelican Rapids or Warroad.
Yeah, and if you look through that, I think one of the things that we've talked about all year long, Jason, is how balanced this section is. And you don't really have that one front runner. Although DGF looked really good here in the Hive the other night, just with their inside-outside play. But I still really go into this believing there's quite a few teams that could knock on the door, potentially make a streak. And really right now, you're trying to put 3 or 4 games together, punch your ticket to get down to the state tournament. And I really believe the door has been left open by the top teams that anybody can beat anybody right now. So this could be an upset in mine in bracket more than one that's going to follow chalk.
Last year, it was the number 6 seed Holly who made it to the Final Four. Yellow Jackets hoping to do that as defending section champs as they rolled through the section last year. But like you said, Lance, wide open section. DGF may be the favorite, but you know Barnesville is in the mix and Pelican Rapids as well.
Oh, yeah, and there's some high quality. There's a lot of Division II type players in this this section this year, and I think it could be one that catches fire, could probably lead their team. And you can go down the list, and the Yellow Jackets really kind of hold on to Kaya Anderson, but you got Abby John. You can go down the list of Garrett and Couchman at DGF and Korf at Pelican Rapids. It's going to make for a really exciting tournament.
We'll take a quick break, come back. We'll be joined by Yellow Jacket head coach TJ Super right here on the 549 Media Pregame Show.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Welcome back to the 549 pregame show. We're now joined by Yellow Jacket head coach TJ Super as you guys get ready for tonight's playoff game with Park Rapids area. First, overall, your thoughts on facing the Panthers for a third time?
You know, with Park Rapids joining the conference, you get a new look. We played them a couple times. We played them last year in playoffs too, and they have a new coach there, and you know, they have a lot of the same girls back that they had last year. And anytime you play a team for a third time, it gets a little bit interesting to see where your strategies take you. But we know they have some talented girls. Ishans and Yelanimi are good players, and we kind of are going in with the idea that we just want to play our style of basketball, that we want to control the ball and get great shots, and we think we'll be in a good spot.
Looking at the team overall this year, kind of one of those up and down roller coaster seasons, but it seemed like as the season wore on, you guys started playing some of your better basketball.
Yeah, I'd say that's true. We have to develop and figure out who we are as a team. And, every year you go in, you try to figure out what your strengths are, and you want to play to those strengths. You just want to try to bully people with your strengths. And we always say be the MVP at what you can be MVP at. And it took a little bit longer this year to figure out what we were really good at. But once we dialed that in, it felt like we started playing a lot better basketball. And then, just kind of coming along with our defense, seems like things got better throughout the season.
When you face a team like Park Rapids for the third time, what will be some keys that you have when you face the Panthers?
Well, you have to be ready right away. They've, put up over 70 points against Pelican Rapids. They put up like 65, 70 points on Breckenridge, and these are two of the better teams in our conference. And, they shoot quick. They don't take a lot of time to get their offense going. I mean, in the two times that they played us, they averaged 1.7 passes per possession. And so they very rarely get over 4 passes, but that means that they're in attack mode right away. So we need to be back in defense, and our help needs to be ready, and we need to play defense without fouling and get a hand up and contest. And then on defense, they go for a lot of steals, and they average close to right around 15 steals a game. And so we got to take care of the ball, and we have to do what we do best, which is move the basketball, get it wing to wing, and get good shots.
Another strong tournament, a deep field here in 8AA. Overall, your thoughts on how everything played out and how it gets ready for now?
Well, I think, I think it seems pretty clear that there's 3 teams that are have played probably more consistently than everyone else, with DGF, Barnesville, and Pelican Rapids. And Monaga has been really good also. And then you get all the way down to, probably like the 10 seed at Frazee, and Frazee has beat the number 1 seed, and they beat them by 17. And so, you just look at those teams, and you look at what our section has done over the last couple of years. We had an 11 seed, the underdogs coming in, and they made it all the way to the section championship. And so being a 6 seed, we wish that we were more like a 5-4, but that's just the way it works out for us. And you're dealt the hand that you've kind of created for yourself, and now we have to play those cards. And but we know that it's not uncommon for a seed that's 6 or lower to make it to the section championship. That's kind of our goal.
You look at that as being a 6 seed, and you don't want to look too far ahead, obviously, to you have Park Rapids at home, but then looking ahead, potentially a matchup with Pelican Rapids at Pelican Rapids if they take care of business as well. You guys have won there, split the regular season series with them. Does that kind of give your team a little boost of confidence going into a game against Park Rapids first?
Well, you got to win the first one first. And when you start preparing for playoffs, though, last year we were preparing for Providence Academy before we got to the state tournament. Our whole season is in preparation to beat the best teams. And obviously we've done our work, and we've planned to beat Park Rapids tonight, and we've put a plan in to do that. But you start throughout the whole season, you're thinking, if you're not thinking of winning the section championship, then I don't know what you're doing. And so we've been thinking of what we're going to do to beat DGF and Barnesville and Pelican Rapids, because they have been consistently the best teams. And so, we have some things that we think work well, but we know that they're going to make adjustments if we get that chance to play them. They'll do that too. And, we have, hopefully we'll have one day of practice tomorrow that we could get ready for them after we take care of business, where we're at right now, that we just have to take care of business with Park Rapids.
How have you seen this team, young group on paper, mature and grow as this year has played out?
Well, it's pretty obvious and evident that we're young, and that we have a lot of young talent. And our first 10 games was a lot of just kind of figuring out who we are and what's the best lineup. And, we've had girls that started games or that were playing a lot of minutes that just aren't playing anymore. And they were probably playing, right now they're playing better than they were even at the beginning of the year. Our JV team just rolled people at the end of the year when we let them grow down there. And so we have a lot of young talent in the program. Obviously, Sophie and Reagan are playing a ton as freshmen. We got a good sophomore and junior, and we just have a lot of young talent that's coming together and learning how to play. Sophie Nelson and Reagan Hemmerger never played with Cora and Kaya Anderson and Greta Razor. And so there's a lot of adjusting that had to happen. I think they're doing a good job with that. We're obviously playing better now than we were at the beginning of the year.
And one last question, the seniors, their final home game here potentially overall, is just talk about the impact that they've had on the program.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of really great seniors. We had a senior night that was really quite special with our junior jacket night at the same time. And there's a ton of activity and action going around. But, I mean, just the players themselves, they all have very unique and different roles. And they've all been really, really, really great at those roles. There's only 2 girls that play a lot, that start and play a lot. And, Greta Razor and Cora Grismer. But they bring a lot to the table on the court. And then Kate Diggins, who would have played obviously a lot, and she can't play with her injury. She's been amazing as a leader. And then the three seniors that don't play as much, Bree Seals obviously hit the shot of the year with that 3 against Staples for her first and only varsity points, brought down the house. It was amazing. But Morgan Smith and Mari Pulver, they've been just consummate leaders and great teammates throughout the entire season. Whether they're playing or not, they're always just amazing to have on the team, and they've made a really big impact too.
All right, Coach, anything else you'd like to add all tonight?
No, we're excited. Playoff basketball is the best time of the year.
All right. That's Yellow Jacket head coach TJ Super right here on 549 Media.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have fun for the whole family. Adventureland is open for the littles all year long. Come for open swim and enjoy the pool. Bring it back to the past and try roller skating again Fridays and Sundays. We are now offering an after-school program for kids ages 9 to 12. If you are looking for a fun way to celebrate a birthday, we offer a variety of birthday party options, including pool parties, roller skating, bounce house, and Adventureland. Keep your eyes out for our fun special events on our Facebook page or on our website, permareacommunitycenter.net. Find your fit at the Pack.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back into the Hive. We're moments away from the start of tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets and the Park Rapids area Panthers as these teams are wrapping up warm-ups. Lance, final thoughts before we get ready for the introductions.
Well, yeah, I think a quick start by the Yellow Jackets. Do what you do well. Get the ball to Kaya Anderson. She's been red hot from the field. Set some screens. Take care of the little things. And I think the old saying that you see in people's house, do the little things because someday you're going to realize they're the big things. And I think if the Yellow Jackets do just that, they'll be fine tonight.
We'll take a break, come back, and have our introductions right here on the 549 Media Network.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive. We'll now send it down courtside to our Leon.
These Minnesota State High School League sanctioned officials come out of the Otter Tail Officials Association. They are Mr. Logan Rydell, Mr. Brian Guler, and Mr. Jan Eric Lindberg. Let's take a moment and thank our officials tonight, folks, because without them we would not be playing this evening. Now, let's meet the starters for each team. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Panthers of Park Rapids. Starting in the guard is senior number 2, Allie Rowland. Starting in the guard is senior number 11, Nora Cedarstrom. Starting in forward is senior number 21, Anna Yelenimi. Starting in forward is junior number 22, Vivian Shapersky. And starting in guard is senior number 23, Hallie Ishins. Managers Aubrey Current, Micah Isaacson, Brooke Kimball. Assistant coaches Joshua Yelenimi and Laura Henderson. Head coach from Park Rapids, Mrs. Crystal Murphy. And now the starting for your Perham Yellowjackets. Starting in the guard, a 5'4" senior, Cora Grisberg. Starting in the guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Kaya Anderson. Starting in forward, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Greta Razor. Starting in the guard, a 5'5" freshman, number 15, Reagan Himberger. And starting in forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 30, Abby Traeger. Managers Abby Stewart Johnson, Abea Grisberg. Assistant coaches Michelle Borman, Robbie Cox. And head coach for Perham, Mr. T.J. Super. Good luck to both teams and let's play some playoff basketball.
And we'd like to thank Carleone once again with our starting lineups. Again, for the Yellow Jackets, Grismer, Anderson, Razor, Hemberger, Drager. For the Panthers, Rowland, Cedarstrom, Yelenimi, Shapersky, and Ishins. Awesome officiating crew on hand tonight. Brian Guler, Logan Rydell, and Mr. Jan Eric Lindberg, your officials in charge of tonight's basketball game.
Right, and we talked really quickly about what we're going to do here. The Yellow Jackets also have to shut down Ishins and Yelenimi. Ishins had a really nice game here at the Hive. Again, I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, take care of the basketball, get good shots, don't rush your shots, fend off this opening minute nerves.
He is talking with Mr. Carleone early as well. He talked about doing drills, called 2-minute drills to kind of start the intensity, and that's one of the things the Yellow Jackets hoping to get off to a great start. They get the opening tap. Here's Anderson with the basketball. Now Grismer over there for Drager. Drager getting pressure, comes back up to Hemberger, now to Anderson. Goes to the right side, Grismer into the lane, Razor. Razor back outside. A three-pointer from Hemberger off the back iron, too strong. But Grismer's there to track down the long board. Grismer looking inside, now goes back to Kai Anderson, who directs the traffic. Grismer now to Razor, too strong here for Anderson and out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets get a good look, get an offensive board, but unable to get a second shot off.
And you see the Yellow Jackets go a little faster than they needed to right there, Jason. That's early jitters. I don't care if you're the 1 seed versus the 16. It happens in all teams. So look for them to correct that. They're going to get open looks.
Drive on the baseline, cut off, looking in the lane, it's stolen away. It's Hemberger back. Hemberger will slow it down and throw it away. Little uncomfortable position there it was for Hemberger, and she gives it to Nora Cedarstrom. To Shapersky now. Inside the lane, shot off mark. It goes out of bounds.
Again, if I remember back, that's what they like to do. They like that slashing style offense, get cutters to the basket. The Yellow Jackets have to slow the cutters down before they get in the lane.
Aishin's in the lane, tough shot, gets her own rebound. It's tied up. She comes free with it, poked away. And now grabbing on the far side is Yelani. She had a nice game against Holly in their loss. Her and Ishins work well together, and Ishins drives, draws a foul, and will earn a trip to the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line to start things off. That's Hemberger's first. And Ishins is offline on the first shot.
Again, everything seems speeded up right now, and it's going to be that first team to take a deep breath. Second one rims all the way around and finds its way down into the basket. So early lead here for the Panthers.
Last time these two teams played, the Yellow Jackets won 85-55. And again, they kind of pulled away late in that second half and were outstanding from the outside. And Anderson's going to launch the three. It's off the iron. Rebound is grabbed inside Cedarstrom. Another nice job by Park Rapids there on the boards after cleaning up on the offensive side last possession. Shapersky now with it there. Cedarstrom into the lane. Fights through, and Grismer slaps that out of bounds. 21 on the shot clock. Park Rapids inbound. A go to Ulanimi. Now to Ishins with it. She's going to take a deep three-pointer and hits. Allie Ishins has Park Rapids up 4-0 early.
And again, they extend that zone pressure and doing a really nice job breaking at that time are the Yellow Jackets. Again, they want you to play faster than what you're anticipating doing. So Yellow Jackets just got to take a deep breath here, take care of that basketball.
Grismer with it, looking to fight through the lane, now drops it off the Razor to Hemberger, who's left open. She will fire and miss everything, and the rebound's grabbed by Ulanimi. Up ahead, Ishins. Ishins looking to extend this lead as it's an early 4-0 run for Park Rapids, and a short jumper there by Shapersky will do just that. A 6-0 run for Park Rapids to start the game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see if this balloons a little bit more if we see a timeout from the Yellow Jackets. Inside Razor with a nice head fake. She goes to the hoop strong for two.
That was a great answer by the Yellow Jackets. That's what's there, is slash to that basket, get through that zone, and let's get some easy shots. The three-pointers aren't going so far tonight. They will when you kind of catch your breath and the adrenaline sets in.
Ishins cuts. It gets banded and out of bounds as Ishins couldn't corral that pass with 14:44 to go on our Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. It is 6-2 in favor of Park Rapids early. Grismer now picks up her dribble, finds Hemberger, who now gets it to Razors. Razor cuts into the lane. The floater is good as she gets a couple of bounces off the iron and gets it to go. She has four, and it's now a two-point game. Ishins now gets it there to Ulanimi. She's looking to go to work. Spins in the lane. Floater from her off the glass is good. An off-balance shot, and she gets it to go.
Looks like a different Panthers team than we saw in the first. They're playing really confident, almost like they've got nothing to lose here, Jason. And again, this defense has been one that it's been perplexing for the Yellow Jackets. They do like to shoot the threes. Again, I like getting the ball inside, though.
And Anderson will hit the three-pointer on that one after dribbling through some traffic. Comes back and hits her patent at three to make it 8-7. Ulanimi now. Looks inside, feed in the lane, but putting the ball on the ground was Shapersky, and that allowed the Yellow Jackets to surround. As they swarm to get the turnover, Grisman will drive, kick to the baseline, out to Hemberger. She'll fire, her shot is blocked, and now a foul in frustration on the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and again, this defense, the way they're playing this zone defense, they're able to get a hand in the face of Hemberger and also Anderson. It's going to be the cutter. I think Razor's going to have to continue to make herself as big as possible. Another shot goes by Ulanimi, but she's going to have to make herself as big as possible in the lane.
Ulanimi with four. It's 10-7 now. Grismer with it to Razor. Razor will drive, lose the basketball, but it was deflected, and it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets with 13:03 to go in our opening half.
Yellow Jackets just fine, Jason. Just get past this initial wave. Keep doing what. That's a tough pass. As she barely got positioned back into the playing surface, and the Yellow Jackets turn it over.
Now Eichen's back. Eichens gets bumped. Now goes to a pull-up jumper, misses everything. Eichen's trying to save it. Goes out of bounds. Tough shot there. I believe it was Cedarstrom on that one. It falls short. Eichen's unable to get away. And now Grismer to Anderson in the backcourt. They exchange passes. Razor with it. Now to Grismer. Grismer to Hemberger. She will fire, and that's too strong. So Hemberger right now has missed her first 4 shots from beyond the arc here in the early going.
And if you can rewind that, what Hemberger, I know she's living on the 3 and has had a great year. If she cuts baseline, she's wide open for a layup. She's staying right now in that corner, and I know she likes to shoot the 3. I think she's got to put some pressure on this defense.
And Grismer does just that, draws a foul, and will go to the line. She'll shoot a pair. That's on Eichens. That's her first. As Grismer's at the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line. First free throw for Grismer is good. Cuts it to 2, and Sophie Nelson will come in for Eddie Drager. Nelson's been giving the Yellow Jackets a lot of energy off the bench. As Grismer will shoot the second and hit the second. Cuts the lead to 1. Eichens will bring it up court here as we approach the 12-minute mark. Here's Rowland. Now her pass gets batted back into the backcourt. She picks it up. Rowland, now 20 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Eichens. Eichens, right hand, thought about it, passes it up. Goes inside. Shapersky too strong, but she's fouled as she went with the line drive shot and draws a foul. That's on Anderson, but Shapersky earns a trip to the free throw line, which is something that Park Rapids has done a nice job of. Free throw's good. And it's now 11-9. Second free throw, good as well.
And I like that set by the Panthers right there. They did that high pick and roll. I've been talking and asking for it, begging for it all year by a team. Ran really well there. Got the opposite switch on the guard. Just put their post in a good position and ended up getting fouled.
And another turnover by the Yellow Jackets as Grismer turned away. And Hemberger throws it away as 11:40 to go in the first half.
Yellow Jackets trying to pick up the pace themselves now. Come full court pressure. It looks like it's going to be a person-to-person full court here. Not much trapping looking, so you can come and set a screen at any point. But again, nice job by Park Rapids getting that across the timeline.
Yellenimi back here up top to Rowland. Comes back up. Now Rowland looks inside as Eichen's going to work inside. Her shot off the glass is good. Nice move. Allie Eichen's inside. She's got 6. That stretches that lead now to 5 again for Park Rapids area. The extra pass gets tapped away and another turnover. Now Eichen's with it. Up top, a three-pointer on its way off the front iron, no good. Yellow Jackets bound for the board. It comes to Eichens. She will fire a triple. That's off the back iron. Battle for the board, and it's grabbed there by Cedarstrom. She works inside with the feed, and the bucket is good for Yellenimi. She's got 6. And Lance, as you said, Panthers playing with nothing to lose, lead by 7 with 10:35 to go in our first half.
They're playing super aggressive on both sides of the floor and really causing the Yellow Jackets some fits, and they're getting the hands in the passing lanes, which is not common with this zone defense. The Yellow Jackets got to do a better job, and sometimes it goes back to the elementary basketball, fake a pass to make a pass.
Nelson with it. Off the inbounds, Drager comes in. Razor trying to go in the lane, picks up her dribble, now gets to Grismer. Grismer, now Drager. Comes back up to Nelson. Nelson looking things over, now goes over to Grismer. Shot clock at 8. As Nelson will drive through the lane, fire up a tough shot. It's blocked by Shapersky. She had to go with the shot clock winding down. Here's Ishins looking to come back the other way. Kick out, three-pointer on its way, no good. On a shot attempt by Cedars from the Yellowjackets board.
Man, if that one would have went, I think you would have heard the small but hardy Park Rapids Panther crowd just go wild here.
Anderson, nice move with the head fake, drives the lane as she saw that it was open with her vision and puts it home for 2.
And that's kind of what I talked about in that corner, Jason. Don't just stand there, put some pressure on this defense. Boy, oh boy, are the Panthers playing right now.
Cedars from attack it inside, gets that to go. 18-11, teams taking advantage of kind of, it's the lack of post presence this year for the Yellowjackets.
Well, you're able to extend out further than you would. Again, there's the pass. You got to make that and fake it high, throw the bounce pass, and the Yellowjackets don't compound it here with a foul, but Sophie Nelson trying to do everything she can to get the ball back for the Yellowjackets.
Nice job by Sophie Nelson there to get the deflection. There's a timeout. Will take it with them. Yellowjackets trail by 7 on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank because understanding is everything.
Welcome back into the Hive with 9:04 to go in the first half. Park Rapids leads the Yellowjackets 18-11 on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard.
Well, Jason, they've been dictating the pace both offensively and defensively. I like that they push the floor, but then if they don't have exactly what they want, they're setting up and making the Yellowjackets play defense. And this zone defense, I think the Jackets are making it look a little better than what it is. You got to fake a pass, make a pass, and you also can't just stand. You got to cut, put pressure on them at the basket. So I think this timeout was dedicated on that. Now the Yellowjackets go zone.
And they get a turnover off the zone. And now Grismer will bring it up court. Looks to Nelson, now to Razor. Razor fumbles, but gets it to Grismer. The extra pass in the corner for Anderson. Quick fire shot, no good. Dranger the offensive board to extend the possession. Now Razor kick out again. Now Anderson's going to drive. Bounce pass inside. It's tapped out of bounds. Will stay with the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, the Yellowjackets are just we've seen nights where they find each other so well. They're just struggling right now to find each other, whether it's a person cutting a little late or whatever it may be. They've got to find it soon here. Confidence is gaining by the Panthers.
Nice step through move there by Kaya Anderson. And she finishes at the hoop to make it 18-13. Now the Yellowjackets going back to that 1-2-2, trying to get that turnover, and it's Ishins now. And they do get the turnovers. The pass back to Shapersky is thrown away. And a big stop defensively. The Yellowjackets hoping they can make it 2 possessions in a row with stops on one end and points on the other.
Right, and we're to the 8-minute mark here. And if you would have told me a 5-point lead by the Panthers, Jason, I probably would have taken that bet with you. But again, you got to give them credit right now. They're dictating the pace and making the Yellowjackets do things they're not really accustomed to.
Razor gets that jumper to go. She's got 6, and it's 18-15. Nice play along the near sideline. Roland gets it now. Now it goes here to Yelening. As the Panthers go around the perimeter, but that shot misses everything by Shapersky. 7:33 to go. 18-15 the score. And the Yellowjackets have the chance with another stop defensively to cut or tie the game here on this possession.
Better job defensively since the Yellowjackets have went to that zone.
Kick out there, Grismer into the lane, looking for help. She goes to the floor. It's tied up. Goes to Anderson. Grismer able to work through the hands and save the possession. Now she's going in the lane. It gets bumped and a foul. Fouls on Cedarstrom. Her first, the team's second. Yellow Jackets will inbound with 7:07 to go in the first half.
Nice job by Grismer. That's what I'm talking about. Put some pressure on that defense. And again, no call there. So play on, but probably a good no call.
Three-pointer by Ishins misses everything, and the Yellow Jackets let it go. Park Rapids fans may have been asking for a foul there on Nelson. The Yellow Jackets were probably hoping to get one on Roland on that contact, but like you said, they let them play on.
Yeah, and a little bit of a strange couple series here for the Panthers. I think that their coaching staff wants them to slow down again. Couple quick shots, it gives more possessions to the Yellow Jackets.
Anderson hits the three, and we're all tied at 18. She's got 10.
And a steal right here.
Back with it, Nelson. Into the lane, gets to Razor, now to Anderson. Anderson with the head fake. Knifes through, lays it up, too strong off the glass. Rebound to the floor, Anderson to the floor, gets the loose ball. Now Nelson with it. Grismer comes back to Nelson. Nelson over to Anderson. Anderson the three, off the front iron and gets the roll. And that's one of those momentum-changing possessions for the Yellow Jackets. You dive on the floor, get the loose ball, turn it into points as Anderson hits the three, and with 6:08 to go in the first half, the Yellow Jackets lead by 3. We got a timeout on the floor.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
This year, United Community Bank wants to welcome you home. If you close on a new home or land purchase with United Community Bank before December 15th, you'll earn a $500 gift to a local business. Welcome home from your friends at UCB. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. NMLS number 421829.
Welcome back here. First half, Yellow Jackets now lead 21-18 on your Undertale Power Company scoreboard. Couple of score updates in Section 8 AA already, thanks to Lance Rock and his research. East Grand Forks has picked up a victory over Crookston, and the Yellow Jackets or Park Rapids will either play at Pelican Rapids on Saturday night as they knocked off War Road 61-42. Now a drive inside through the legs of Hemmer. Here comes the Ishins. Ishins with it now. Over to the near side and the three-pointer offline. Rebound off Nelson's hand and out of bounds. 5:43 to go in our first half.
A couple more games have gone final. Jason in 8-2A. Monaga beats Roseau 75-32. So stage is being set here and playing out. Hawley up by 2, 20-18 against the Wolverines.
Jordan Cressup and the underdogs trying to make another run. As Razor works off the glass. That one's no good. Drenger loses the rebound, tapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Yellow Jackets. A lot of those games starting early due to the length of travel from some of the northern teams. But I think it's worth it when you have a true tournament format that they've went to in this 1 through 16 now in the last few years.
Yeah, I like this, and you don't have to worry about cross-bracketing and all the stuff at the semifinals. You just play it out the way it's supposed to be played out, and let's be honest, you play each other, a lot of these teams in the regular season anyway.
Nelson in the lane, hits the floater. And the Yellow Jackets have stretched it to 5 now at 23-18. Now here, rolling with it. Cross court to Ishins. Quick ball movement now around the perimeter. They go into the lane. Now look for Ishins cutting. Ishins shot swatted away by Razor. Yellow Jacket defensive intensity stepped up since that timeout called by TJ Super. earlier in that first
and
half.
the zone, the change to the zone, which is so ironic to me, Jason. You'd think a person-to-person defense, you'd be way more aggressive. The Yellow Jackets seem to be more aggressive in this zone.
That shot offline. Rebound inside, jumper short. Razor the board, and now a foul the other way. That's on Cedarstrom. That's her second. Quickly, substitution will come in for her. Macy Gelbert will check in. We have both teams zoning it up here in this first half with 4:30 to go. Now Anderson with it. Into the Razor. Now down low, Dranger baseline jumper, good for Dranger. Good ball movement by the Yellow Jackets. They lead now 25-18. They put the zone pressure on. Ishans now on the near side.
Much better job by the Jackets, looking opposite from that post look. Razor did a nice job not looking same side, which he's been doing all night.
Gelbert with it, looks to go baseline, gets cut off by Anderson. Ishans in the lane. Her shot blocked again by Razor inside. And Razor with another nice block there for the Yellow Jackets with 4:04 to go. Yellow Jackets by 7 on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard.
Now look out if you're Razor. You might have to stay on your feet because I would think a head fake's coming. You're going to draw some instant contact from her, knowing that she's feeling the block right now as she's had one on each of the last few possessions.
Ishans to beat the shot clock in and out. Drager gets the rebound. Good thing Razor realized that it was her teammate, otherwise they would have been fighting. Could have led to a travel as they battle for the ball and goes near side to Grismer. Now Razor with it. Now to the right side, Hemberger's going to fire. And that one's short. And a rebound grabbed by Rowland. Getting cut off there, Gelber, but she traveled with 3:26 to go.
It's obviously we're broadcasting from Perham, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. If she wouldn't have traveled and just made that fake on the pass, she had the whole Yellow Jackets shifting. Now you're going to find somebody who's open. So again, here's another deep three, and again, I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, changing gears here, you got to slow down here a little bit. Get good possessions, not first shot every time.
Now to the near side it goes, Yelanimi. Ishans looking things over, goes back up top to Rowland. She will fire the three. That's offline, works out perfectly, but the shot is missed. And the putback by Ishans, no. As the Panthers using the backboard as a third player, just passing it to each other out the backboard, they'll go to the line.
Yeah, ironically missing three at point blank range and one from Ishans, which is really surprising. But again, it ends up drawing a foul. I think second one on Hemberger, free throw offline, and this has really been a drought here for the Panthers. They need to put a basket in, and this free throw would be huge.
That one goes from the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Makes it 25-19. It was 18-11 at one point, so it's about a 14-1 run, I believe, for the Yellow Jackets.
And I'll give Coach Super all the credit. Changing, I thought they would stick person to person. Changing to that zone has changed the whole complexion of this game, and it's really built confidence in the Yellow Jackets.
Turnover, or actually pass batted out there. Nice job by Cedarstrom getting a hand on that one. Not too much foul trouble to talk about, but Cedarstrom does have two, as Nelson has it. Now to Grismer. Cross court for Hemberger, the extra pass. Now they skip it over to Grismer. Back to Nelson. Nelson drives, kicks to Hemberger. Back to Grismer. Grismer in the lane. The floater is offline and a rebound inside by the Panthers. They'll come back with Ishans. A little confusion there on who's going to be the top of the zone. Now they get it sorted out. And it comes near side into the lane. Ishans, nice kick out. And a three on its way. Good. And a Yelanimi, a much needed bucket for Park Rapids. She hits that one, cuts it back to three.
And again, patience pays off. And again, Ishans just distributed so well. She waited for everything to go and then kicked out to a wide open teammate. Very nice look by the Panthers.
Inside, Anderson looking to go to work. They converge on her. She loses it, but is going to the line as she's fouled on the way up. Fouls on Allie Rowland. Puts Kaya Anderson at the line. It's got 12 and looking for more. She gets the first to go at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Razor comes back in for the Yellow Jackets. Second free throw coming. That one's good. So nice first half so far for Kai Anderson as the Yellow Jackets lead 27-22. Eichen's getting trapped by Drager and Nelson. Now comes near side to the corner. Yeleni, who just hit the triple, passes it up. Looks inside to Eichens, and Nelson comes away with the loose ball.
Tough pass. Spacing wasn't really that great for the Panthers that time. When you rocket a pass from 5 feet away, it takes some pretty soft hands to catch that.
Razor now to Anderson. Back to Razor. Jackie Moon passing working here as drive in the lane. Anderson is no good, and the rebound's tapped around, and Eichens picks it up. Eichens now across half court with it there to Cederstrom. Cederstrom. And it's almost stolen away by Nelson as it gets to Eichens as we approach 45 seconds to go in our first half. Eichens with it. Hands it off, rolling. Back into Yelenimi. Onto the floor and a foul. The foul will be on Grismer. Nope, they're going to call it on Nelson, excuse me. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock as they reset with the foul. 38.9 to go in our first half. Yellow Jackets by 5 on the Our Tail Power Company scoreboard. Shapersky with it. Now to Yelenimi. To the baseline, rolling back inside Shapersky. Shot no good. They battle for the board. And it's tied up. Held ball. Stay with Park Rapids.
It's a really nice inbounds play. I talked to a few people about how a lot of inbounds plays nowadays are going away from the basket. That was a great cut right into the lane, and they found each other. Just missed again a point blank shot. You go back and hit those as you're the Panthers. You're probably leading this game yet.
Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Drager. Anderson with it now. To the right side. Drager. Back up to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive, kicks, tapped away, and out of bounds. Will stay with the Yellow Jackets.
.5 here on the clock, so Yellow Jackets have time. Get a screen or just get it to Anderson.
And she'll fire the three. That's offline. Razor to the floor awkwardly, and that will do it for our first half. Yellow Jackets start slow, but they come on strong late and take a 27-22 lead into the break. And we'll take a quick timeout and have our halftime show here on 549 Media.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve and make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. We're here at the half. Yellow Jackets lead 27-22. I'm Jason Growth with Lance Rock and Ryan Rustad on camera tonight. We thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of the first round of the Section 8 2A tournament. As things are starting to play out here in this tournament. Couple of finals already. Monaga has knocked off Roseau 75-32. East Grand Forks over Crookston by a score of 73-46. And Pelican Rapids has knocked off Warroad 61-42.
Yeah, and the only other thing that I see out there is Hawley is up at half, 33-21 against the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, and no score reported on any of the other ones as we speak. So as we get them, we'll try to pass them along your way so you can start filling out this bracket. It's crazy, Jason, to think that we're at this point, but the Yellow Jackets, you know, I don't. You got to be happy that it flipped around here, but you certainly can't be satisfied with a 5-point lead as you are probably a heavy favorite coming into this game. So again, you're going to have to make some adjustments. I think they're going to have to continue. 3-point shots aren't falling like we were used to seeing for the Yellow Jackets. You got to find a way to get to the basket, draw some fouls. Neither team really had much for foul issues, and a pretty well-played first half other than shooting kind of went astray for both teams there for a while.
Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets with 15 points is Kaya Anderson. Greta Razor has 6, 2 each for Cora Grismer, Addie Drager, and Sophie Nelson. The Yellow Jackets 4 of 4 from the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Anna Yelenimi leads the way for Park Rapids with 9, 6 for Hallie Eichens, 4 for Vivian Chapersky, and 3 for Nora Cedarstrom. 4 of 6, the Panthers were at the line.
Yeah, and the Panthers did a lot of things well at the beginning. They brought energy. They kind of got the Yellow Jackets a little bit on their heels, and when you could see those shots not falling for the Yellow Jackets, Jason, it started to put a little bit of pressure on them. You could just sense that, and you just don't shoot very well when you're playing tense like that. So look for the Yellow Jackets to relax. They got a good game plan. Again, I think you really got to find Yelenimi and Eichens if you're the Yellow Jackets. You can't let that slashing game that they have beat you to the basket, and then now all of a sudden you're in foul trouble in the second half.
We'll take a break as the halftime show rolls along. Live from the Hive, the Yellow Jackets by 5.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart that they believe you and your family is important.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're still moments away. Both teams getting some instructions in the locker room, taking their time, just coming back out onto the floor, where it's Perham leading 27-22 on Park Rapids, and now as the Yellowjackets slowly but surely come out of their locker room.
Well, and other activities we can highlight a little bit. Jason, the Perham Yellowjackets wrestling team was down at the XL Center. Tough day for them, but they represented Perham very well. In the opening round, they drew Casa Manorville, who's now vying for the state championship right now. They made it all the way to the finals. Yellowjackets dropped 38-15. Wins by Carson Zeise, Tristan Larson, Tegan Detloff, and Cash Burke. And then in the wrestleback, so to speak, rounds, trying to get to that consolation championship, they ran into a team you're very familiar with, Jason, the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, and it was just too much Thunderhawks today as Grand Rapids beat the Yellowjackets 42-24. The Thunderhawks then, I believe, were going for 5th place, and I didn't catch how that one ended up, but in that one, Carson Zeise, Tegan Detloff, Logan Gook, John Stake, and Lou Harms, all with victories for the Yellowjackets. So they end their season, and individuals will start tomorrow and head into Saturday if you make it that far. But a nice season for the Yellowjackets, and represented Section 8AA really well.
The Yellowjackets will start with the basketball to start the second half. So we're getting ready to go for this one as the Yellowjackets lead 27-22 on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. So we get ready to go for what should be an exciting finale here from the Hive. Which the Yellowjackets, let's hope it's not really that exciting of a finale.
Well, I was just going to say the same thing. I think you got to come out poised, relaxed, get after it, be a little more aggressive, assert your will that you want to go play Pelican Rapids Vikings on their home court on Saturday. So get to the basket against this zone.
Yellowjackets victorious earlier in the year at Pelican Rapids. Hemmerger with it to Anderson as the Yellowjackets go with their same starting 5. Drager up top now, Grismer. Grismer with the left hand in the lane, now kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson to look for 3 off the front iron. And the rebound is grabbed by Cedarstrom. Cedarstrom with it now. They swing it over. Sapersky thought about it, passed it up. Looks for Eichens. Eichens had a fast start, but was kind of held quiet after that start with just 6 points. Looks inside, now over the near side, Cedarstrom. Long jumper off the iron, no, and Grismer gets the extended rebound. Grismer back for the Yellowjackets. A scoreless opening minute of our second half. As they go to the corner, Dranger, she'll take a baseline too. That's offline. Rebound tapped around, last touch by, I thought, from up here in Greta Razor. It's the official down there with a better vantage point. So it's out of bounds on Park Rapids.
Yeah, and I still think the Yellow Jackets, they got to get Hemberger to attack that basket. She's kind of waiting out there 30 feet from the basket. When this pass is over on this side, if she slices back, she's going to be wide open.
And Anderson hits a three-pointer. She's got 18 now. Yellow Jackets send zone out, and here comes Shapersky with it. Shapersky with it and gets fouled as she was trying to get it to Ishins. Fouls on Cora Grismer. Her first, team's first. Again, fouls weren't many to talk of in that first half. When both teams play a lot of zone, you don't have that pressing and attacking defense for the most part. Inside jumper off the back iron, Drager the rebound.
When it's tough for the Panthers, you're kind of one and done here, but on your shot selection, they've had good shots. They've just rimmed in and out, and you can always play that game of what could have been, but they're doing everything right. The ball's just not finding the bottom of the basket.
Inbounds, the pass goes off Razor. And she was trying to force it inside. It goes off of Panther. And it comes back to the Yellow Jacks. Nice tap there by Rowland. She gets the turnover off the inbound. Rowland, the feed to Cedarstrom. Cedarstrom gets it up and in for two. She's got 5 now.
Nice attack there and a good job of being patient, not going. I thought maybe she would go at Hemberger there. She waited and again just found her teammate. Nice work by the Panthers there.
Inside pass batted away and will go out of bounds. Will stay with the Yellow Jackets. They'll inbound with 15:48 to go. Grismer with it. She looks to drive, gets to Hemberger. Hemberger fires and hits. Reagan Hemberger gets to see the ball go through the hoop, and she gets her first point of the night.
Yeah, and again, those shots help confidence, number one. Two, expands that zone a little bit more. But, the Panthers have made it a priority to get a hand in the shooters' faces tonight.
Cedarstrom backs down in the lane and gets stopped to go. She attacks inside. It's 33-26.
They just won't go away, Jason. And that's, you gotta, if you're the coaching staff of the Panthers, you gotta love the grit out of your team right now.
Drager with it. They battle for the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cedarstrom. She's wreaking havoc there on Drager. Yellow Jackets with the sideline inbound. To Razor, back to Anderson. Anderson looking in the lane, gets it back to Grismer. Grismer drives, drops it off, gets tipped, and out of bounds. They'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Shot clock at 12. With 14:55 to go in our second half, Yellow Jackets by 7.
I know we could never keep track of all that. I'd love to see the tip passes by the Panthers.
And now it leads to a steal, and Ishins a scoop on the other side. She's got 8. And it's now back to 5 again. Grismer picks up her dribble, gets to Anderson. Anderson looking things over and directs Grismer to the honeycomb. She now goes with it to Razor, who looks to drive in the lane and draws the foul and went down hard, and we will take a break as they tend to her.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. Thoughts going to Greta Razor. She went down hard, and awkwardly they are able to tend to her right now as we get back to live action.
Yeah, and it just kind of takes the wind out of everybody's sails. I don't care if you're from Park Rapids or you're from Perham or whatever. Nobody likes to see injuries in this game that we all love and care about. We just, like you said, you so eloquently put, Jason, we just send out our wishes right now to Greta and her family, and we hope for good news.
And drive in there, Sophie Nelson. She finishes that one. Now rolling with it. To Yelenimi. She will take the three and hit the three. And Yelenimi back the other way with the big answer. Cuts it to 4.
They
Nelson.
just have an answer every time. Sorry to interrupt you, Jason. It's so amazing that when you think the Yellow Jackets are on a roll, they're ready to take the lead and take this thing into control. Here comes a big shot by the Panthers.
Anderson's three goes in and out. Now you look at the Yellow Jackets right now with the basketball. Question goes on the other side with this defense that they've been running. As you lose Razor, especially for the rest of this game, and her height that they're going to lose, they're going to have to go to a smaller lineup as Anderson takes a three. It's no good, and will Park Rapids try to attack inside with their height advantage now. Blunt Dranger gets a tip on that one, and Nelson, acrobatic play, saves it, but rolling there to steal it back.
Well, the other part to it is on offense, and I'd almost like to see Drager at that high post. She sees the floor really well. Keep Anderson outside for right now. Try to get those ladies some shots.
And Grismer's going to get called for the reach-in. It's her second. I like Kai Anderson. She just kept walking. Could have got the inbounds pass. He was selling it well.
She was.
As the inbounds will come for Park Rapids. Quick jumper by Shapersky is good. And now it's a 2-point basketball game. 13:50 to go in the second half. Nelson with it. Now Grismer to Drager. Back they go to Nelson. She'll turn and drive, and she puts it up and in for 2 and gets the bucket to go and put Nelson in that high post. You get to use her speed as she blew by the defender there to the hoop. And it's a 4-point lead. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets by 4 out of the timeout they just called. Talking things over on the sideline, and they're going to have to make some adjustments with 13:03 to go.
Yeah, and one of them, I think, is they're going to rotate who's in the middle, and I think it's going to be off that first pass. So as you look, you're going to rotate from the person who's in the post out to the three-point line, trying to sneak a three in there if you can, because it's been all shooters who have gone in there so far, Jason.
Last time it was Nelson. Now Ishins will launch the three, no good. She gets the rebound, does Nelson, clears out. Nelson aggressive on the boards, over 3 on the year, per game, I should say, as Grismer hits a three back the other way. We're going to have a delay of game or a foul. It is a delay of game on the Yellow Jackets. Drager touching the basketball, moving the basketball after it went through the hoop. So get that into the book. It's a Yellow Jackets 7-point lead. Roland, near side, Shapersky with it to Ishins. Looking to drive is Roland. Spins in the lane. Kick out. Shapersky the three. That's off the iron. And it's boarded there again by Sophie Nelson. Averaging over 3.5 boards a game. Now they go to Anderson. She'll drive baseline. Jump in the lane. Find Nelson cutting. Now to Hemberger. Hemberger the three. It's good. Reagan Hemberger. Great ball movement by the Yellow Jackets with Nelson picking up the assist. It's a 10-point game.
And that was the best offensive set, as we're going to get an offensive foul on an illegal screen here on the Panthers. That was the best set tonight by the Yellow Jackets. They moved the ball well. It was inside to outside. They had the floor spaced really well. So let's see if we can build off that right now.
10-point Yellow Jacket lead, 11:45 to go. Nelson gets bumped and draws the foul.
You mentioned this in the pregame. This is kind of what happened in the last game. The Panthers hung around till about this time, and then all of a sudden the Yellow Jackets caught fire, and it was a way bigger spread than it was for most of the game.
Anderson will inbound. Goes to Nelson. Drager back to Anderson. Now Nelson with it. Nice head fake. It's a defender to come out. Works through the lane, just can't finish. And then will go to Park Rapids.
Yeah, interesting by the Yellow Jackets there. Sophie Nelson's been really ultra aggressive going to the basket, and it's been really good for the Yellow Jackets here. Ball picked up and then traveled. So again, you can't take one dribble no matter what level you're at and stop. And again, I think if you're the Panthers, you can't catch the ball right next to the baseline. You got to spread this floor out a little bit. They're in dangerous waters right now.
That might have been one of those times that head coach Crystal Murphy might think about calling a timeout. She's got 4 of them to use. Trying to get some momentum back on their side is Grismer. In the lane, floater for her is good. Cora Grismer now has 7. It's a 12-point Yellow Jacket lead. Ishins with it. Now driving, but getting cut off. Shapersky comes back up, rolling in the lane. Nice drop for Yelenimi. She uses the board, gets the kiss off the glass, has 14 with that bucket.
I really do like the offense of the Panthers, Jason. I know I probably talked about it too much, but that cutting style of play is really fun to watch when it's going well. And again, you can see what they're trying to build on here in Park Rapids territory.
A lot of contact, and now we have a call. That's on Drager. Just a third on the Yellow Jackets, the second on Drager. 10:45 to go. Rolling, getting pressured by Hemberger. Now to Ishins. Swinging around. Shapersky looking for help to Roland. Cross court it goes, Yelenimi. Back to Roland, shot clock at 12. She gets it back, now they go inside, off the glass. There is Shapersky. She's got 8 now. Anderson with it, back to Grismer. Grismer looking for help inside, not there. Kicks it back to Anderson. She will fire the 3, it's no good. Rebound tapped and out of bounds. And they'll go back to Park Rapids area. They have a chance to cut this lead even more. Now trailing by 8. They're looking to go on that late run that teams that kind of realize that their season's on the brink put that pressure on and try to go on that last surge. With 9:45 to go, still a lot of basketball game left, but a travel leads to a turnover.
Man, and again, it's those little things like that. They had the play set up exactly what they wanted. They were getting the back door cut open and just couldn't hold that pivot foot. A couple updates. We'll give you one now, one in a little bit. 12 minutes remaining. Holly up 45-31 against the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines.
Inside Anderson. Gets it tapped away, but it's a foul on the floor. That'll be on Roland. Her third. Anderson the inbound. Gets to Grismer. She'll take the long baseline jumper. That's off the rim, and it's grabbed by Anderson. Anderson, the floater inside, it's good. That gives her 20 on the night. Ishins across the half court. Now to Rowland. With it there is Ulanimi. Down low it goes. Driving, rolling. Cut off by Grismer. Up top, 3 on its way. That's off the front iron, but Ishins gets the offensive board. Back up top it goes Rowland. Rowland will take a 2-pointer, long 2. And Dranger fights and grabs the board. Grismer back the other way. Still set up in the half court. Hamburger. No good on the 3, and the rebound grabbed by Park Rapids, looking to get out in transition. Now Ishins will slow it down. She'll go back up top to Rowland, back inside now. Shapersky working against Anderson. Turnaround jumper off the front iron. Rebound Drager. And Nelson comes back. Anderson with the head fake. Drives into to the block. Gets it batted away. Gets it back to her. Works to the other side of the lane. Now it comes back out to Nelson. She'll drive. Kick out. Grismer the 3. That's too strong. Rebound grab stolen away, but it's a foul. And the foul will be on Rowland, her 4th. And Lance, you have a score update?
Yeah, we have one more to look at. 10 minutes remaining at the Brick in Thief River Falls. Frazee leading 41-26 with 10 minutes to go.
And now goes to Hamburger for 3. That's off the back iron. Ishins swinging around. 3-pointer from Cedarstrom's good. Big bucket there for Nora Cedarstrom. A much needed one. Cuts it to 7. 7:45 to go on the Ottawa Power Company scoreboard. The Yellow Jackets win as Hamburger will take the 3. If the Yellow Jackets win, as Hamburger hits the 3, they will play Pelican Rapids on Saturday night, and we'll have the action for you on 549 Media. Now in the lane, comes back outside with it, Shapersky. Shapersky gets tied up now and brings it back to Ishins. Now Cedarstrom in the lane, Shapersky draws the contact, no call there. Ball goes to the floor and it's grabbed by Ishins. Ishins back out to Cedarstrom. They swing it around. Bryant with it, looks inside, and it'll stay with Park Rapids with 7:04 to go. Working away in the lane and traveling is Cedarstrom. Park Rapids, I think, had a good argument there for some contact on an earlier shot in that possession.
Yeah, and I think that's true. I think there's been a few of those that's been contact. It's been a really well officiated game, though, because the way I always looked at it as a coach, it's called both ways. So I don't think anybody's gaining an advantage from that.
Anderson, 3 off the iron. Rebound grabbed by the Panthers, and Dranger gets a tip and a steal. Now to Nelson. Nelson will go in the lane and lay it up and in. Sophie Nelson now with 8 points. Nice steal by Dranger, finding Nelson, who's aggressive to the hoop to make it a 12-point game. And just like that, when you think Park Rapids is closing the gap, the Yellow Jackets answer. Shapersky turnaround jumper too strong. That one's punched out of bounds by Hamburger. It will stay with Park Rapids. We got a timeout coming. Quinn Hansen will check in out of the timeout. We'll take a timeout here. Yellow Jackets by 12 on the 549 Media Network.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. but it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellowjackets lead by 12, 52-40. With 6:20 to go here in our second half. Make sure to stay tuned to our postgame show. We'll have our Steve Sanitation player of the game. Right now on your Otter Power Company scoreboard, the Yellowjackets lead this one 52-40.
Yeah, and a lot of time left, Jason. It seems like the Panthers have had an answer up to this point. To get it to 7, it seems like it's the magic number. Just can't crack the egg to get it less than that. Again, this is a little bit of a struggle here now with the depth for the Yellowjackets, so we'll see how it plays out. Nice defense by Anderson there.
She gets the block, and now she'll come back the other way with it. Hands it off to Hamburger, now to Nelson. And to Hansen, her pass batted, but it goes to Anderson. Anderson into the lane, kick out up top, Nelson. Now to Hamburger, she'll fire the 3 and hit the 3. Reagan Hamburger now has 12 points. And it's now a 55-40 game. Yellowjackets, Grismer and Mari Pulver will come in now after this turnover.
And again, there's 5:40 left, 15-point lead. You kind of sense, if you catch it on camera, a little bit of the realization here for the Panthers. Not that you can't make a run, but it just seems like they've lost a little bit in their step once this became a double-digit deficit for them.
Grismer with it. Anderson looks it over now to Cora Grismer. She'll step into a 3. That's off the iron. Rebound grabbed inside by Yelenimi. You can hear head coach TJ Super imploring the girls to get back on defense. A couple of them trying to go for that reach and steal off that rebound. They look inside. Does the Panthers' shot is short by Shapersky. Nelson another board.
Again, and I was always under the impression when I coached, you always got in trouble when you play defense with your hands instead of your feet, and that's what the Yellowjackets, I think that's what Coach Super was saying is, let's move our feet and get back on defense instead of reaching.
Anderson, the ball is tied up, held ball is a call with 4:37 to go. I'll go to Park Rapids. Now the Panthers bring it up court, rolling now to Eichens. They exchange passes in the backcourt. Now they swing over the far side. Shapersky will take a 3. It's no good. Eichens a long rebound. Inside, Cedarstrom. Tough shot, no. Battle for the board. Pulver gets it, but she traveled on her way down. The 14-12 to go. Ball goes back to Park Rapids. Drager back in for Pulver.
And again, I think you have to have Drager in there right now, more so for rebounding purposes than anything else. Yellowjackets at a real disadvantage height-wise. It won't get any easier on Saturday as that one's good.
Relations finishes that one. She's now got 10. 13-point game, 4 to go on the Otter Power Company scoreboard. Grismer with it. The scoop is good. She's got 9. The Yellowjackets lead by 15. The largest margin of the night. Persky with the Tyshins. Now rolling. Rolling left hand. Goes up top. Shapersky at the head fake. Now gets it there. Cedarstrom will fire. And she'll hit. She's got 13 now for Park Rapids. And it's a 12-point game with 3 to go. The ball's bad. It stays in bounds. Nelson with it. Comes back out. Anderson will take the 3 off the back iron. Rebound tapped around and a foul. Foul will be on the Panthers. That's on Vivian Shapersky. Their first team 6, so Yellow Jackets will be shooting the rest of the way. Grismer with it. She'll drive baseline, get cut off. Goes left hand in the lane, drops it out for Dranger. Dranger tries to make the athletic play and does as she throws it off. Allie rolling.
Ten seconds left on the shot clock, so plenty of time for the Yellow Jackets, whatever they decide to do. I'd like to see a double screen somewhere here. Nice job by just poking the ball away from Anderson. A little fast break opportunity.
Back the other way, Yelenimi will fire off the back iron. Rebound tied up. Ishins comes free with it. Now they go down inside. Shapersky off the glass, no good. Nelson, the board, clears out and will slow things down for the moment. Now to Dranger. Nelson gets in. Looks down low to Anderson. Anderson, the floater in the lane is good. Back here, Cedarstrom knifes through and gets called for the offensive foul as Cora Grismer draws that one. And that will be the 4th on Cedarstrom. Timeout called by Park Rapids. We'll take it with them Yellow Jackets by 14. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 59-45. Looking to stamp their name into the quarterfinals at Pelican Rapids on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. If they do just that, we'll have the action for you here on 549 Media from Pelican Rapids High School.
Yeah, a short road trip for us there, Jason, but again, a good place to play basketball and fill that place. These ladies work really hard, and again, if you can't make it, please join us as the Yellow Jackets. That turnover bug bites them again.
And Heishin's inside for the bucket. Cuts it to 12. Now Grismer loses control, poked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Grismer wisely realized that it was poked by a Park Rapids player and let it go out of bounds, and now Nelson with it. Nelson will cut in the lane, kick it over to Hemberger, now to the baseline for Dranger. Jumper off the iron. Rebound grabbed, and here comes the Panthers. Ishins with a chance to cut it to single digits. Inside they go, and it's turned over.
Man, great vision there by Ishins. She had the cutter, and at this point, you got to make that play with 1:30 to go.
Nelson with it. Yellow Jackets move the ball down low to Anderson. It's good for 2. Kai Anderson adds to her total tonight. She has 22, and the Yellow Jackets make that 24, excuse me. The Yellow Jackets now work some clock.
And again, I'll have to send Kai Anderson a thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about. She was buried in that corner. As soon as that pass hit the high post, she cut back door, wide open for a layup.
Pass batted out of bounds as Nelson was driving baseline. 52.1 seconds to go. Yellow Jackets looking for win number 15, but most importantly, looking to extend their season another night.
Yellow Jackets just need to spread the floor right now, get a back cut for a layup. They're trying to drive too much. They're almost using each other as a defender right now. Spread that floor out. You got the lead. Even if you don't get a shot off here, use all 11 seconds. And if you somehow get a backdoor layup, that's a win-win.
Morgan Smith, Mari Palmer will get their final seconds on the Yellow Jacket floor, seniors. They check in. So will Bree Seals. The Yellow Jackets in control, leading 61-47. Prismer with it. To Anderson. Anderson with 3 on the shot clock. And drive kick. Morgan Smith fires. I was wondering if the officials blew their whistle, but I heard it on the horn and they were all over it. 2 seconds, the difference on the shot. Oh, no, okay, yeah. That shot's off wide. Inside Haitians. Turn around, good. Yellow Jackets 61-49, they bring it up court. Bree Seals will fire the 3 off the glass and off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. 8.8 to go, and I think the Yellow Jackets, that'll be the last shot they'll take. Prismer gets it. We'll dribble it to Seals and out of her hands. She saves it. Oh, nope, steps on the end line with 2.3 seconds to go.
Yeah, and a good win by the Yellow Jackets. I don't think they're going to be satisfied with this win. Great job by Coach Super changing to that zone. Really did change the complexion of this game. Fun one here, and again, lots more basketball to come.
Yellow Jackets pick up the victory. We'll come back with our 549 Media postgame show as the Yellow Jackets earn a 61-49 victory. We'll be right back here from the Hive.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve. And make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
This year, United Community Bank wants to welcome you home. If you close on a new home or land purchase with United Community Bank before December 15th, you'll earn a $500 gift to a local business. Welcome home from your friends at UCB. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank. Perham, Frazee.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are, and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn, because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellowjackets pick up a 61-49 victory tonight over Park Rapids, and they'll move on in the Section 8 AA tournament, taking on Pelican Rapids Saturday night at 7 o'clock in Pelican Rapids.
Yeah, and it's been a good series with the Vikings this year, and the Yellowjackets came away with one. Their last time, Vikings were without a couple players. Korf had a big game for them. I really do believe the Yellowjackets, to be successful on Saturday night, Jason, have to ramp up a little bit from what they did tonight. I think Pelican Rapids are going to come with a good game plan, and we'll see what happens. But the Yellowjackets, I don't believe you're going to see them shoot the way they shot tonight. I think it gets in your head when you make a lot of threes, and also when the first ones don't go in. So I believe you're going to see the Jackets that have shot really well all year come to play on Saturday.
And one thing, Lance, we got to touch on, and the Yellowjackets, we're not speculating, but just a guess, they're going to be without Greta Razor on Saturday. She did come out of the locker room on crutches, though, to join her teammates here for the final minutes of this contest. But just the way it went down, you can just see that I think she'll probably be lost to the postseason. Now you got to find someone to kind of step up in that spot.
Well, and it looked scary when it happened, and sometimes that doesn't always dictate what the final injury is, but it looked like she landed really awkwardly. She did come out and join her team, which was great to see. And let's be honest, the bench hasn't been that deep for Coach Super and his staff the last 3, 4, 5 games here for the Yellowjackets. So now it's razor thin right now, Jason. And again, Sophie Nelson brings a lot, but it's different a lot than what you get from Razor. Razor's a 6-foot athletic person. Sophie Nelson, 5'3"-ish, somewhere in there. It makes who you're guarding and where you're going to guard a lot different for the Yellowjackets. But they'll be ready, and albeit you want to be at full strength, it's still you got to get ready to play the game.
Yellowjackets, again, 61-49 victors over Park Rapids. We'll take a break, come back, have our Steve Sanitation player of the game, as well as some more stats and information as we roll on here live from the Hive.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellowjackets earned a 61-49 victory tonight over Park Rapids. And now we'll name our Steve Sanitation player of the game. And tonight's going to Kai Anderson. She leads the way with 24 points and was outstanding tonight.
Yeah, and she's just been so steady for the Yellowjackets. When they need a basket, they need a rebound. She's been getting it. She had great supporting cast tonight. I thought one of the better games for Grismer. I like how she attacked on offense. She was active on defense. Sophie Nelson came and lit the fuse there for the Yellowjackets when they really needed it. She was all over the place, and everybody else kind of stepped in. I would say Reagan Hemberger probably has a night that's really untypical for her. It was great to see her get on track towards the end of the second half because when you and I talked, you said it, and I agree wholeheartedly. They're going to need her to be able to shoot the ball on Saturday night for the Yellowjackets to be successful.
Matchups pretty much set for the most part on Saturday night. Number 1 seeded DGF will take on Hawley.
Hawley it just clicked off the ticker. 59-46 Hawley over the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines.
So that'll be a quarterfinal. The winner of that one will start the action at Concordia in the semifinals. They will take on either Monaga or East Grand Forks. Then you go to the bottom bracket. Barnesville earned the bye. And their honor is they get to face the Frazee Hornets, who knocked off Thief River Falls by a score of 57-44. And if you remember last year, the Hornets put a lot of scare into Pelican Rapids, forcing overtime, and Pelican Rapids was able to outlast them. And that setup, now they'll take on Barnesville, who a lot of people have as the favorites in this tournament as well, despite being the number 2 seed. And then Pelican Rapids will take on Perham in another quarterfinal.
Yeah, and there's some really good matchups in there. And here's the interesting thing. If you go back, almost everybody's defeated everybody here in the Section 8 AA. Kind of the wild card is Monaga. Not a lot of teams see them. They're in a different conference. They play some different. We know that they can put up points, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare going through here. The rest of the teams we've seen here on the 549 Media Network, and there's a lot of good players that are involved in this tournament. And I just think the balance is probably the word I can use. This is the most balance I have seen Section 8 AA in a long time.
Join us Saturday night from Pelican Rapids. We'll have the Yellowjackets and the Vikings on Saturday in the Section 8 2A quarterfinals. We thank you for tuning in. Well, that's rock. I'm Jason Groth. Have a good rest of your night.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 media production of Perham Yellowjacket activities. Tonight's broadcast was proudly brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game was also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Chivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's broadcast was also brought to you by these proud sponsors: New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, Otter Tail Power Company, McCall Construction, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.